Year on opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Down low, it's going to be Harris and 𝘚. Cunningham and Ivey work together as the backcourt. And it's 𝙪𝙾 in at the small forward.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
James, right side. Pass to Christie. Back to James. Here's Christie. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Reeves. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Harris. Now here's 𝘚. It's stolen by James. Now the Lakers moving it up. And he lays it in.
LeBron James in full speed right there. What size and skill coming down the lane.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Soft touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Christie. Down low. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
Now Cunningham. Ivey outside. Pass to Harris. Ivey outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves with the ball. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pulls up. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the paint. And 𝘚 with the basket on the assist by Cunningham.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, BA. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple years. And that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves. And by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. In the third spot, Anthony Davis. And, of course, Jalen 𝘚.
These two were a consistent presence around the rim, able to anticipate where the ball was going and just gobbling up the boards.
The Pistons leading. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Ivey. Now 𝙪𝙾. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. They get it back. And the dunk by 𝘚.
You have to put a body on 𝘚. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. James passes to Reeves. To the middle. Here's Davis. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Ivey outside. And here's Cunningham. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. Shot clock at 5. Harris, a screen on Reeves. Cunningham. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. Last time they met in Detroit.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side. Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Christie. Outside Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Over Cunningham. 𝘚 with the rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Puts it up from 15. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
Free throw no good for 𝗵𝘳𝙧.
Yeah, 𝗵𝘳𝙧 being able to step out and shoot threes, that's huge for his development.
And here's Ivey from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Lakers trail. Now, here is James. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Reeves. Screen by James. Shot is good by Reeves.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Detroit has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Cunningham against Reeves. Cunningham outside. 𝘚 with a screen on Reeves. Back to Hardaway. Clock at 6. And here's Ivey from the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Davis. 6 points for him. Reeves, the pass to 𝗵𝘳𝙧. Now here's Davis. Covered by 𝘚. Pass to Reeves. Out to James. Lets the 3 fly. 𝘚 with the rebound. 𝘚's got 4 rebounds now. James against Hardaway. Cunningham outside. Now Ivey. His last outing he had 20. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Ivey. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
And Cunningham sneaking out to the corner.
Reeves, the pass to Davis. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Detroit with the ball. Ivy with the ball. Pass to Hardaway. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And he knocks down the first one.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on, no shot he can't make.
Hardaway hits them both. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Detroit. Beasley's checked in. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. Beasley with a screen on Russell. Tipped away. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Russell. Releases. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Reeves has got his 2nd basket on the night.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Hardaway finds Harris. Harris a screen. Here's Cunningham. Hachimura with a rebound. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Pass to Russell. Hachimura outside. Down low. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Cunningham. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Duren with a screen on Russell. To the inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Now you see Cunningham just getting more and more comfortable in these pick-and-roll situations. He's going to have thousands of them throughout the season.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Brett, he might be a year or two away, but it's all starting to come together for Cade Cunningham.
Well, B.A., the playmaking is certainly there. His vision on the floor, knowing where his teammates are. He's picking and choosing his spots a little bit better offensively to try to dominate 6 or 8 minute sections of the game. So Cade Cunningham is continuing to grow.
Detroit has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Beasley outside. Back to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Russell. There's Cunningham with a 3, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Cunningham's gone 3 of 4 from three-point land so far. Hachimura outside. And there's a pick. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Harris. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Tobias Harris becoming better and better from that range.
Lakers trail by 3. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Davis slams it home.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter here. Cunningham passes to Duren. Here's Harris. Hachimura covering. Reeves finds Russell. The shot, no good. Detroit has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Hardaway, the pass to Cunningham. Now here's Harris. Back to Cunningham. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hachimura with a screen on Cunningham. Russell from outside. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, there's not a lot of spots, at least in the last couple years, that we've seen that Russell is not confident in firing it from.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Beasley. And Davis with the block. And there's the drive. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
.29 seconds left in the first. Cunningham against Russell. Cunningham passes to Beasley. Harris outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Cunningham. Fires the three. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Russell. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Los Angeles. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The Lakers in the lead. They've got D'Angelo Russell. Rui Hachimura is out there with James. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Reddish in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Now, here is James. Can't connect from 14.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Beasley misses. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been great this game, 58%. Here's James. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. James has got 7.
All 3 levels, LeBron James, the ultimate all-time scorer.
Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Picked by Reed. 3-pointer. And it's Cunningham missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. James with the ball, picked up by Cunningham. Vincent outside, going inside. Off target at the rim. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Cunningham outside. Pass to Fontecchio. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, there are a myriad of reasons why Cade Cunningham went first overall in the draft, but his incredible passing is certainly at the top of the list.
Lets it fly. Vincent can't hit. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And it's tied up with that one.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Thompson, he's checked in for Beasley. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Russell. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Fires for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 15. Pass to 𝗵𝗁𝗃𝗃. Fires the 3. LeBron with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Knocks it loose. Ivy with the ball. Russell covering. Russell against Ivy. The jump hook. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ivy's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
And here's James. He's got 10. Outside Russell. Over to the wing. James, a screen on Ivy. Benson can't hit. Detroit has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Goes up on the baseline. Ivy outside. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. To the left wing. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham attacks for 3.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Hachimura outside. The 3 from Russell. Gets the 3 ball to go. Russell's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
I like how competitive Russell is. When you make a 3-point shot and he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to come right back at you.
Now here's 𝗵𝗁𝗃𝗃. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Cunningham passes to 𝗵𝗁𝗃𝗃. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Puts it up. Benson can't hit.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. In the 3rd spot, the Lakers.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
And he makes a first.
And Jaden Ivey is just so explosive as a guard, so exciting to watch.
Connects checked in for Russell. That one's no good. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
𝙤𝙆𝙀𝘀 outside. Now here's Ivy. Tightly guarded. Pass to Reed. 𝙤𝙆𝙀𝘀 outside. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Offensive rebound. And here's Cunningham. From downtown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds now. Vincent outside. Screen by James. Puts up a 3. Detroit with a rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfort.
Yes, sir!
Oh, wow!
Wow. The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Ausar and Amen Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Ausar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now here's Thompson. And he's going for the lob.
Your teammates got to love playing with Cade Cunningham. I mean, this guy plays so unselfish, on time, on target passing.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. James outside. Hoop poked away. Thompson with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, there's some elite two-way talent here with Thompson. Unbelievable play.
Here's James. 10 points for him. Vincent outside. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Blocked. Here's 𝗫𝘚. Give him 8 points now. Fires from deep. Vincent grabs a miss. Vincent's got 4 rebounds now. Out to James. 4-3. James from distance. Easy work.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
The Pistons leading. Cunningham passes to Thompson. 𝗫𝘚 outside. Pass to Reed. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Picked by Reed. 𝗫𝘚's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Koloko. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Los Angeles shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Some changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Hachimura. Christie comes in for LeBron. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Vincent.
1 shot.
And that one misses. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Hardaway's got 5.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. And here's Reeves outside. They get it again. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And it's Detroit with the ball, following the score by the Lakers. 𝗫𝘚 goes in, and it's blocked by Davis.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
𝗫𝘚 outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hardaway. This one for 3. And Detroit another 3.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Here's Connect. On the wing, Davis. Covered by Duren. Davis down low, working on Duren. Here's Connect. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Connect's got 4 points in the quarter. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. 𝗫𝘚 passes to Duren. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
And Duren no good on that one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Christie. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Beasley, the pass to Hardaway. Hardaway on the wing. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Reeves. Here's Koloko. Davis with it. And Davis gets double teamed. And here's Reeves. Takes a 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. The 4th spot held by Anthony Davis.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Ivey against Reeves. Ivey goes in. He gets it in there.
And I really love the size and explosiveness that Ivey brings out of the backcourt.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the 1st quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to Christie. Davis with it, covered by Duren. Davis down low, working on Duren. And that one's good. Davis.
Tremendous scoring output here from AD. I love this aggressive mindset.
1:31 left in the 2nd. Reeves against Ivey. Now here's Duren. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First one falls for him.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Hachimura's checked in for Koloko. And Duren drops them both.
Well, Jalen Duren has a nice game. He plays a lot in the box where he's going to rebound. He's going to be an interior scorer, and his instincts are there as well.
Now here's Davis. The big man, AD, down low.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now Ivey, 11 points in the game. Pass to Harris. Ivey outside. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Davis. He's got 22. Offensive board. Here's Connect. The 3-ball. The shot, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And it's so tough to contain Ivey's young athleticism. He goes right at the defense hard and gets the contact.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game. That free throw misses.
And for Ivey, it's really about playing with confidence. When he does, he can be very effective.
Good on the second one. And Russell's got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Christie. Now Hachimura. Davis down low. Misses from short range. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Detroit on top, leading by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. The Houston Rockets will be playing against the Raptors in Toronto. That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Two of the best teams in the league facing off. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. That's going to be a fun one, guys.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Lakers trail by 5. Setting the floor for Detroit. Ivy and Hardaway Jr., they're the 2 and the 3. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Now here's Davis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Harris.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling him.
The first free throw is good.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight, and the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Both free throws good from Davis.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Ivy with the ball. Puts it up from 12. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Reeves. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. And so Reeves nails both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Hardaway. And stolen by Reeves. Pass to Davis. Here's James. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Pistons leading. Here's Harris. Count the basket. Harris has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And nice strength from Harris, fending off the contact with ease.
And here's Reeves. He has 6. Here's Christie. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Detroit leading by 3. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Now the Lakers moving it up. Too strong. Davis for 2.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Now here's Cunningham. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Launches it. Fires in the triple. Cunningham's got 21.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Christie. James outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Doubled by Hachimura. Hardaway on the wing. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. And it's a 7-point Pistons lead.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
James outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now we'll look at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Anthony Davis.
And it's been a fantastic night. I mean, he's been efficient, and he's been a key cog in this offensive attack tonight. Slowing him down is no easy task, especially once he's rolling like we've seen in this game so far.
Here's Ivy. He's got 12. Out to Harris. Three-pointer, no good. And Davis has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. James outside. Inside. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Duren. Harris outside. to the inside. Here's Ivy. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. For the game, shooting 5 of 7 at the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Lakers trail by 5. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Yes! And the foul! That one on 𝙭.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Los Angeles making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Reed's checked in for Detroit.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Cunningham passes to Reed. Now Ivy. He's covered by Vincent. And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Reeves with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. Pass to Davis. Back to Reeves. Davis with a screen on Cunningham. 6 to shoot. 𝗵𝘳𝘃 from long range. The rebound by Detroit. And here's Harris outside. Reed passes to Ivy. And it's blocked by Davis. It's James on the wing. Pounded by Harris. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Lakers, 2nd.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reddish is checked in. And it's Detroit with the ball. The lead is 2. Cunningham finds Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight. Vincent outside. Pass to Davis. Misses the fadeaway.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Hits the trifecta. Now it's a 7-point Pistons lead.
Now you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
𝗵𝘳𝘃 outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 𝗵𝘳𝘃's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Hardaway. 13 points in the game. Down low. Here's Reed. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Reeves. He's got 6. Pass to Davis. Outside Reddish. Launches a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, we've seen Davis expand his game. You can see it there with the playmaking.
Detroit leading by 3. Now Cunningham. 21 points in the game. Harris outside. Pass to Hardaway. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
He's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
Shooting 2.
That one's good from Hardaway. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Fontecchio's checked in for Detroit. Beasley comes in for Cade Cunningham. So he gets them both. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Reddish. Right side, Russell. Davis with a screen on Hardaway. Clock at 6. The shot by Russell, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Russell attacking. And he lays it up and in. Russell's got 8.
Good penetration for D'Lo right there. Real nimble on the inside. And he finds an angle.
Hardaway with it. He's got 15. Fontecchio outside. Back to Hardaway. Up and over Russell. Hardaway, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Vincent outside. Pass to Hachimura. Now Davis. Davis showing some toughness there. Detroit has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And here's Beasley. Here's Fontecchio. Outside Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Davis with a rebound. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Hachimura sets a screen. The shot by Russell, no good. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Reed. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Connects checked in for Hachimura. The Lakers trail. Pass to connect. Now Davis. It counts, and the foul. That one on Reed.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. That free throw good from Davis.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Reed passes to Fontecchio to win the run. The Lakers with a rebound. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to Reddish. And here's Vincent. Here's the 3. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Outside Hardaway. It's Beasley on the wing. Back to Fontecchio. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Fontecchio. And again, no good by Detroit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Russell, throughout the course of the game, wants to constantly put pressure on the defense. He did so there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And really strong at the line since the break.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And there is an undeniable swagger to Russell's game. He plays with a ton of confidence and knows what he can do out there.
Now here's Reed to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in. Reed's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Vincent outside. Reddish on the wing. Outside Russell. The 3 is up. Hardaway grabs the board.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Fontecchio. No good on the 3. The Lakers in the lead. 1.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Pass to connect. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long 2s are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Fontecchio. Hardaway with it for the tie. Russell with the rebound. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. With some arc, there's the block. Pass to Beasley. Now Hardaway for the lead. Beasley misses. Well, the Lakers shooting at 49% so far in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beyond the arc. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, recognizing D'Angelo Russell has become a scorer, he's got to go back to his natural instincts to make plays. He did there.
Hardaway against Russell. 𝙭𝘆𝗍 outside for three. He buries it from three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Los Angeles. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More 2K action in just a moment. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. James is out there with Davis. And it's Christie in at the three. That's the Laker 5. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The drive to be great is something that 𝗘𝗏 quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
Shooting two.
He's off on the first.
And Cunningham with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
And he sinks the second.
Well, you combine the handles and the passing and the vision of 𝗘𝗏 at that size, it makes him such an intriguing player.
James against Duren. On the wing, Davis. Clock at 4. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Davis has got 38 points. Russell against Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Cunningham against Russell. 𝙭𝘆𝗍 outside to tie it up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight.
𝙭𝘆𝗍's been doing that for a long time, drilling from three.
Here's Christie. Outside Davis. James, a screen on Harris. Here's Davis. Uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
𝙭𝘆𝗍 outside. On the wing, Thompson. Harris outside. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by James. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis finishes strong at the rim.
Loving the intensity from the brow there. He threw that one down with some real force.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Russell against Cunningham. High arcing shot, and 𝙭𝘆𝗍 with a lay-in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. James, a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Davis. Reeves up top. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Russell. Hits the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Duren up top. Back to Cunningham. Harris against Davis. Harris left side. And it's blocked by Davis. Duren against Russell. Pass to James. Davis with it. And here's Reeves outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Pistons trail by 5. 𝗫𝙗 up top. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here we go, one-on-one. Freight train coming. LeBron gets to the rim.
You're running the floor like he's still in his 20s. LeBron smoking defenders who are trying to get back.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Harris. Cunningham against Russell. 𝗫𝙗 with a screen on Russell. And here's Cunningham outside. James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. LeBron attack mode. And slam dunk by James.
Now forget about stopping LeBron when he's on the dribble coming at you with that kind of momentum.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Beasley outside. Back to Cunningham. Takes it inside. Count that bucket. Cunningham's got 24 points.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
The Lakers lead by 7. On the wing, Reeves. He's guarded by Beasley. James, a screen on Beasley. Here's Reeves. 𝗫𝙗 with a rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Russell against Cunningham. Pass to Beasley. 6 to shoot. Now Harris takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
A solid 3-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
On the take. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. So both teams making some changes here. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham passes to 𝗫𝙗. And the dunk by 𝗫𝙗.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop 𝗫𝙗 inside. Wow, just wow.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. To the middle. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Cunningham against Reeves. Now here's Harris. Tight defense on him. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Los Angeles leading by 5. And here's James. Outside Davis. James, a screen on 𝗫𝙗. Here's Davis. The rebound by Beasley. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Ivy outside. Beasley left side. There's the 3. And he gets it back. The 3. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Beasley.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Screen by James. From deep, Reeves connects from downtown.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Lewis has checked in for the Lakers. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Hardaway's checked in for Beasley. James deciding where to go with it. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
The Lakers lead by 3. Pass to Christie. Here's Lewis. Davis with it. And Davis slams it home.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham passes to Duren. Ivy, left side. Basket counts. Ivy's got 20 points.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. James outside. Here he goes. There goes LeBron. This is what he does best.
When things get tight, he goes hard to the rim. That is a big-time basket.
Detroit has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And it's Hardaway on the take. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hardaway Jr., a great athlete, spotted a seam there and just attacked the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Los Angeles making a change here. Russell is checked in. And he's good on the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 5 assists in the game. And the Pistons shooting a nice 50% for the game. Ivy outside. Pass to Harris. Back to Ivy. And here's Hardaway. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. loved the aggressive attitude there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Hardaway hits them both.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
James passes to Davis. Now, here is James. Outside for Russell. Fires from deep. The rebound by Detroit. Hardaway's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Ivey from the arc. Here's Harris. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
In the fourth quarter, he's gone 3 for 4. They've really needed it.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Davis. Over Duren. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist of the night. Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis with it, and it's Ivey picking him up. Here's Christie. Davis down low, defended by Hardaway. Russell from outside, counted from distance. Russell's got 6 here in the quarter.
And no hesitation as D'Angelo Russell, someone who does not lack confidence.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Davis. And good! There's another!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Harris' shot is good.
Tobias says, "I'll take you home."
There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Russell deciding where to go with it. Here's Davis. Duren with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
What an injection of energy from Duren, working hard to find points for his team.
Duren against Davis. Another one goes! Incredible!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, "Hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end." Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
.43 seconds left in the final quarter. With the floater, and the layup is good by James. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And here's Ivey from the arc. Kept alive. Duren finds Harris. Ivey outside. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. Now James. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Anthony Davis.